Hello, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, and I just did a painting I love and I want to do an easier version of it in a larger size, and these are my acetate tools, and if I don't leave the link below the video, please ask for it. No paint chips allowed stuck to my fingers. So I might also use this Colour Arte palette knife. But I'm going to start with a pre-primed black canvas, which has a little bit of schmutz on it, and some medium black paint because I want to be able to have my next layer of paint slide around very easily. And I'm going to use an OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula, if I can get it out of its container by good grips, hopefully with no chips. Best paint spreading tool I know of, and hopefully if I'm fast it'll work to my benefit to have a wet layer of paint. I've still got my colors out, and hopefully they don't need to be shaken because I just used them. I'm dubious about how much paint I should have in the background. If I was going to be in an environment where it was going to dry really quickly, I'd probably want more than I have. And this is looking like a pretty frugal layer also. But my next intention is going to be to add gold lines. And then I'm going to add more paint over them. And I'm having a really hard time seeing the difference between that reflection and the actual surface of the painting, so I'm going to have to add a little bit more just to make sure everything is nice and evenly layered. And we're almost there. And there is Floetrol in the mixture of the mead and black that's on my Amazon link. The Amazon link is on my link tree, along with a lot of other great links on my link tree, like Society 6 and the Gallerist clothing made in Montreal. Yes, I'm fussing. I like to get as many of the marks to look like they're going to be light. Yeah, I'm still fussing. Fussing. I'm going to put this spatula in the bucket so I can't hurt myself with it anymore. Take that little piece off. Alright, so here's my Mayan gold. Oops. And I'm going to start as I started my last time with some Chantilly lace. And I could probably put a little bit of French silk in there and it would be okay. And I'm going to move on to my African violet. I'm trying not to put all of the layers in at once, but it's really hard not to. I decided after a while to use the frosted berry, but this is Satin Doll because I need something for a lighter color. Let's do that. No, let's wait. This is Passion. This is a primary element mixed with vivid enamel. The paint pouring recipes are below my video in the description. There is a rather large filament hanging off the surface of that. Sorry about the conditions in my studio as far as not being a totally clean background. I've been an artist my whole life, and until recently I wasn't aware that people thought it was important to have a perfectly clean white background to work on. So I'm a little I'm not with the agenda. I used this Northern Sky. And I'm not trying to stay in the lines. I want to make a more organic composition. And it will tilt. I'm going to use some cerulean blue. I will probably be using that paddle. I still might use the acetate tools. And if you don't see the video for the tools tutorial underneath this video, please just ask me. I'm going to throw a little bit of poinsettia in there. It occurs to me I didn't use any Tuscan Sun in my last video. But I have some Tuscan Sun with Orange Crush. I just want a little bit. Is it even going to come out? No, maybe not. Nope, it's not. So let's use the Tuscan Sun with the Orange Crush. I cleaned that tip out, so it should be free-flowing. It must be time to mix some more, I think. I really want that Tuscan Sun open. I wonder if I have another bottle. And I kind of think I do. I do. I haven't used it for a little while because I had the bigger one. Oops. It'll probably turn green, which is my invitation to add some Fandango, which really made everything pop last time. That and the Chriscicolla, which is coming, I believe. And some other color. What other color was it? Was it Arabian Sea or African? It was Arabian Sea. Let's use the Chriscicolla first, because it's a stunner. Almost as pretty as the cerulean blue, which I don't, yeah, I guess I used it. I just didn't use enough of it. I am thinking, because my last painting was on a dry background that was pre-painted red, that it'd be good to use the Orange Crush that has some Big Apple in it. I hope I'm right. I kind of want one more pink. And I have them out and ready to go, so maybe I'll use them. I didn't use any of the Deep Amethyst either, which is okay, as long as I can get it. Yes. Oh yes. I'm liking that. So I definitely think it's important to tip this right now. I didn't use that other pink, but I've got it if I need it, and it's either going to be Pink Carnation or Hot Orchid or Pink Diamond. I'm loving the randomness, and the colors are beautiful. There is a 20% off coupon code for Colour Arte products for Prizm Pours and Primary Elements and everything else at Colour Arte. And the website address is there also. So that doesn't need much, in my opinion, other than a few bubbles pop, because I can. The name of my first book next to my second book, Unlimited Possibilities, on the Amazon link, on my link tree. Did I mention that already? I might have. I do fairly frequently. It's the first and the second 100 videos I made for YouTube. So I think I'm just going to use a larger acetate paddle. And I didn't use much white last time. And I really don't know if I want to use a lot of white, so I'm going to take the lid off my Amsterdam black that's in Aussie Floetrol, just as the white is. I'm compulsive bottle closer, so everything is closed. This is the PBO Iridescent Gold. I did a fair amount of dragging to integrate colors, and I think I'm going to be doing the same thing and enjoying it just as much. I'm going to scrape off my colors. And I don't think I mind the white. I think if I get a few colors around and I can swivel my canvas, I might like to do that even more. Wow, okay. Well, I didn't use much white in the last painting, so this means this one will be a lot different. Hopefully I can get all this done in time, and I wonder if that's even possible. I don't mind drag marks, in case you wonder. I'm not looking to be neat and tidy. I want something organic and cool. That includes the gold, especially the gold. I keep remembering to take the paint off my paddle and wipe it off once in a while. So I like the white, but I don't like it as much as I like the black and the gold. I think I'm going to use a little bit of my Aussie Floetrol with orange unicorn spit in it. Only a couple drops. The Orange Crush should work too, I think. But this is what I have left over and I want to use it. I want more black. I want to spread that out. I kind of want the purple. I have some dioxazine purple. Let's use that too. I may well do what I did in the last video, which is to put some spirals in this because I really like spirals. I also tend to take the paint right out of my scrape dish sometimes, put it right back on the canvas. That's a good start. I think it is anyway. Hopefully I get this done. I'm crossing my fingers. Should I risk the white again? I think I'm going to risk the white again. I think a copious amount of the cell activator mixture is probably really handy, a really good thing for the most part. I want to go up and down. I wasn't entirely 100% sure how the gold was going to work in the background because it was something I added afterwards last time. And I'm still not sure, but I will know after this and you'll find out with me. Don't be afraid to just put your paint right down. If you slow down and you've got paint on your acetate tool, that'll allow you to let the residual relax off. Just like hopefully this is going to do. I'm liking what I've got enough to not worry about whatever else happens, but I think I have to do one more batch of cells on this end. And anywhere I want some of that beautiful pink, it's right here. I used to do a lot of things like this with these tendrils pulling up. And I definitely, yeah, I'm happy with this. It's just what I needed for my art therapy today. I should look at it from the other side. Perfect amount of paint. Check for balance. Kind of trust my instincts. Got to be fairly quick. Don't have much choice because the mixtures in the paint will definitely start to glop up. I'm glad the canvas was pre-primed. I'm glad there's a curve on the edge of my paddle. Alright, so all that's left is to put a few spirals in, shimmer it at you, make sure you know that I do sell my artwork. Fix any marks that look like they're really drawing the eye and that they're analogous, don't belong. I think that's what that means. I might be wrong. Somebody tell me. Okay, so what I did the last time I'm going to do again. I'm going to bring my fat paintball skewer end. And then if I still think there aren't enough cells going up through cells, then I can go ahead and swipe one more time if I want to. I think I'll try and ease myself off the too many spirals because I think there's just enough right the way it is. I'm going to be looking for bubbles with a sharp skewer. I don't want to put a spiral in there because it's too pretty. Maybe just a little one. Maybe one here too. Yeah, see, hard to control myself once I start spiraling. There's a bubble. I'll be looking, there's a bubble. I seem to like to be in the middle of the spirals, which does kind of make sense, I guess. I don't know what kind of sense that makes. So, I never did use a spatula like I thought I was going to do. But it looks to me like if I want to, I can use the end of that skewer to draw right through to some black. So I hope I hope I have a minute to share this with you, show this to you, and shimmer it because I'm having too much fun drawing through the paint. With my black background coming through beautifully. Sort of like scraping when I do my toothy tool stuff. Almost there. Oh boy, hope I don't run out of time. I won't worry about the remaining bubbles while we're recording, but I'll do something about it afterwards. So I've got 1 minute left to tell you guys I do sell my artwork. I'm going to shimmer this at you. There might be a couple more spirals showing up, but I think not. I really, really like what I have. Well, okay, I lied. Totally. Those of you who know me know that's par for the course anyway. Artists changing their mind. Not a big surprise. I love those colors. Let's do some shimmering. Right after I spiral out that one last thing right in the middle. I like there was some pink on there. Wow. That's a lot of fun.